Now that the feline overlord has been fed, we can probably try to continue with the game. Let's see.
Oh, I'll be damned. That's a new way to spend taxpayers' money.
James Harrow. The people's hero. I heard the White House sends him golden toilet paper. As long as he keeps the presidential ass clear of tick trouble. Feed him well. We've got a lot of ground to cover tonight.
You're not staying for the presentation? The whole institute is in town.
I'll pass on the corporate backpatting session. I don't need another retirement lecture. Here, take this to your father before it wakes up and starts cursing us all to high hell.
Great, so I'll just tell him you've traded killing vampires for swilling cheap bourbon?
Tell him whatever you want.
Fine, skip the presentation. But you ain't getting away from a final drink with me afterwards.
Now I have some questions. How is it possible that it's daylight? He has the head, the severed head of the vampire, and it's not catching fire. And supposedly the vampire isn't dead after being beheaded, so I guess we'll have answer to that later, or maybe not.
Good morning, sir.
Home sweet home.
Mr. Rentier?
At ease, boys. My father in his office?
He is.
How did it go? Did you get that big fangster you were after?
Hello, sir. Director Rentier spared no expense to improve those gauntlets.
Oh, officially they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt.
Train fare here cost me an arm and a leg. Sure hope it's worth it.
Veil of secrets.
Long time no see, Mr. Rentier.
Okay, this might be, well, you might need a translation, so in the name of Benjamin Harrison, President of the United States of America, I send you my congratulations for the occasion of the 75 anniversary of the Rentier Institute. This happy celebration falls in the day of inauguration of the 50th office of the Institute. To underline the importance that this institution represents for our country, I am sure that Director Rentier will be a foreseeable boss, I think that's the term. That will continue to protect our citizen from whatever supernatural entity. In Fate, Stephen Benton Ankins, Minister of War. Postscriptum, we will be at the ceremony together with Mr. Edward Jones, director of the Washington, D.C. branch of the Rentier Institute. I hope it's not a problem to allow him to leave that office for this occasion. I am kinda rusty with that.
Director Rentier sure looks edgy. Something's up. I can smell it.
Okay.
Mr. Rentier, you remember me?
No.
From my first year of cadet training, I'm the shortest one of the bunch. The very next year, I grew like a weed. Had to buy all new pants.
Sir.
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Central Virginia. His life changed forever during that fight. Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him in the dead of night across enemy lines to a field hospital, but the surgeon could only do so much. After that, Dad could no longer function in the field.
That's interesting.
Heavy as hell.
Where the hell you been? I thought you got bitten by some tick.
Some of those fangy fellas were hiding out in Providence. That's why the president ordered the western border secured. Did you hear about those ones that grew tentacles? That's a first.
Gravener's with you?
He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded accordingly.
Edgar isn't some civilian looking for a medal. This is all he knows. Your institute saw to that.
My institute? This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of great progress, great change. Today's presentation is of critical importance to the family. After which...
Edgar is family.
After which, I expect you to step up to your duties here at the manor.
With all due respect, Director, I am a field agent, not a paper pusher.
You're a rentier!
Why must you always make me spoon-feed these things to you, Jesse? There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon you will see it my way. And if you don't, it's my responsibility to force that change. Now, leave me be. I must prepare for the presentation.
And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
Okay.
Mr. Rentier, Agent Feathers is waiting for you in the lobby.
Uh-huh.
Should have seen that priest armed with holy water, crosses, and whatnot. And that tick, he was scared stiff.
Yeah, would have loved to have seen his face when you walked in with that gauntlet.
Was he? Well, better not to ask. Who is this dude?
You're just in time. The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Okay, so I can grab some power up. That's the one for sure. I could choose between 5 seconds of vulnerability or kind of juggle the enemy in the air with the right timing in pressing R2. So invulnerability it is. Okay, this doesn't seem very helpful. That was it. Okay. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Wait, there was a thing. There. Not totally sure what should I do. Oh.
Gravener by the stables. He ain't coming in.
I heard Gravener's finally retired.
Okay. I hadn't seen this room before.
Father in all his directorial glory. The artist who painted the portrait, what was his name? Philemon Cole? He was so curious about those gauntlets. Word came back that he talked about them in a local pub, and Father had to give him a very stern talking to. Scared the living piss out of him. Father was a very private person. I'm surprised he ever consented to even pose for this portrait. You can see by the look in his eyes he wasn't too happy about it.
Did he say he was a private person? Oh, hey, Udar. I'm okay. I was interrupted by the feline overlord before, and I don't know how much time I have before he interrupts again. So, how are you? Okay.
Gentlemen, if you'll take your seats. And, welcome. Yeah, I'm Assistant Secretary of War, James Harrow. President Cleveland wants you to know how appreciative we are of the vital service the Rentier Institute performs, defending our great country from monsters of all shapes and sizes. He also wanted me to make sure you're not blowing all our money on Mexican Monty. But that's another conversation. Yes, quite. Well, as I say, keep up the good work. God bless you all, and God bless America.
Thank you all for gathering here tonight. It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by the creature's most insidious weapon, their so-called glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick. When triggered, the Zapper sends out an electrical impulse that shatters any nearby sanguisuga's glamours forthwith, eliminating what is not and leaving only what is. Once finished, these new gauntlets will be distributed to cells nationwide post-haste, allowing us to sweep our respective territories for glamored nooks and crannies. This is the beginning of a new age, gentlemen. Armed with this gauntlet, there is no way our enemy can surprise us.
So this should work as a parry, I guess. Yes. And I blew it. Oh, it allows you to do a nice combo. Let's see. Okay. Well, nothing new.
Jesus Christ. Hope Baker made it out in one piece.
This is interesting. Still no lock-on. Oh. That was unexpected.
Zeppelin. Maybe I could string a rope somewhere.
Yeah. I guess it happens. The problem I'm having with this game right now is that I'm too used to use circle to dodge, and that there is no lock on button yet. Okay, a new monster. A monster that grows a toxic parasite from his bowels. Explosive toxic parasites. The rest it's theories on what causes those parasites to form. Some believe that it's the vampiric blood that allows the parasites to form once the vampire is fed. And the other one I don't remember it already. No secrets here, so...
Wing it! Edgar! Did you hear me? Couldn't have gotten far.
And I should be looking for secrets.
Jess, thank Christ.
Where's my father?
Still kicking ass. Last time I saw him.
Old fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harold's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
Never thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
Hold up, Hal. You're gonna be fine.
You okay, Agent? Just hold on.
Well, you know, electricity could help, theoretically, but...
this and tear them a new asshole. That'll do it.
That's an interesting move. Especially against these ones. Did it again, trying to dodge with circle.
Shut your ugly traps!
Okay. Those are all vampire heads and they're all alive, kinda.
Joseph Warren and great-grandfather Dick. To find the Tick headquarters, he let the Brits take him captive. Would have loved to have seen the surprise on their faces when he incinerated those Tick nests and saved their royal asses. I can smell the gas.
There would be a joke about it, but forget it.
Destroy this place before we break into the archives.
I'm not sure what I have to do now. Okay, that.
Jesus, gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow. Now to find my father.
A new friend? That was nice. I'll get this. Scarecrow. So the Scarecrow appeared for the first time in the Gula folklore and culture, but they are not mythological creatures. Different from the normal leeches or ticks, the Scarecrow can grow their skin, and so they hunt humans to get one, to get it. A long time ago, it was believed that a scarecrow with wearing the skin of a human could hide in plain day, could hide from human in plain day. But that was not true, because scarecrows aren't civilized or enough or intelligent enough to imitate human behavior. Gotta say that the bestiary is pretty nice, and even these stories are nice. Well, so far the game isn't bad actually. There are a few bugs, but it came out recently, so it's all pretty normal. Okay. That's something that...
It's all gone.
that recharges one power cell. Okay. did expect it a bit more. Okay. I haven't seen that dude. Why do I have the sudden urge to watch Pumpkinhead? I can't go for that. No.
This.
Get him out of here. I got this.
Don't be cross with me, Father. I couldn't leave you at the mercy of these savages. Could you not do that, you fleshy toad? You nearly hit him. The mighty Rentier Institute, choking on ash and blood. You'd make it more difficult.
We won't make it to Calico like this. Move, Gravener! I order you not to let me die like that!
I almost had her. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son.
Yeah, never get married. Now stop blabbing, you're gonna be fine. I know what I'm doing.
This is the key, Jesse. Don't let it out of your sight. It's all we've got. It's in your hands now.
We need to stop! Stop? We need to get the fuck out of here!
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
My wife could blow this defensive position over with a wet fart. We need the higher ground.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
That's it for today, because the feline overlord needs attention now. So, bye.